here are some questions I want you to keep on the forefront of your mind. Now, I recommend you write these down. Write them in a notebook, write them on some note cards, and just keep them handy. Keep them with you at all times. Keep them within reach. Because these are things you're going to want to ponder over and over again. These aren't magic pill quick fixes. We have to constantly, we have to train our mind to ask these new questions habitually on an ongoing basis so that we can have these mini awakening experiences, I might call them. And over time, it adds up and it creates profound changes. But we need to create sort of a habit of asking ourselves these questions. So it's helpful to have them always on you. So one question is, who am I in the absence of thought, memory, or imagination? If you could think no thoughts about yourself, if you could have no memories about your past or imaginations about your future, who are you? Who are you without your mind, you could say, or without conceptual thought? Who are you? And I can't give you the answer to that. It's something you have to realize for yourself and recognize for yourself. But it's worth asking this question. Another question, do past and future really exist, or are they only thoughts in my mind? It's a good question to ask yourself, because if you think about all the problems we face in life, it's always related to past or future. Every problem you think you have is related to something that happened in the past that you feel regret over, or something someone else did in the past that you didn't like, and now you're remembering what they did and you're feeling bad about it. It's always about the past, or it's about the future. It's, oh, I'm worried what might happen if I can't pay my rent, or what's going to happen if I do this, are people going to like me, or are they going to hate me, or like, it's always future or past. All our problems are future or past, so it's important to ask ourselves, if all our problems are related to a thought of future or past, are future and past realities, or are they only mental concepts? And if they're only mental concepts, then could I choose to live without those concepts? Or could I at least choose to not have my life dominated by those concepts? Not let my mind control me in that way? Another good question to ask yourself. Another one, can lasting happiness be found in that which is not lasting? Look around you. Everyone is chasing after, material things, money, success, approval from others, fame, whatever it is. All of these things by their very nature are transitory. They're fleeting. They can't last forever. Life is always changing. It's in constant flux. So if you're chasing after something that is fleeting, that's only a temporary thing, in hopes that that will make you happy, can it ever make you truly happy? Can you have the true kind of happiness, the lasting happiness, the happiness that doesn't depend on things coming and going? That's the kind of happiness I think we all really want. We want the happiness that lasts, that stays with us, that doesn't come and go. So can you have that through things that come and go? Good question to ask yourself. And another one, in my waking experience of life, what has never changed? What about you has never changed? Your mind has changed, your beliefs have changed, your body has changed, your career has probably changed, your passions in life have changed, your relationships have changed, your place of living has changed. It seems that everything in your life has changed, right? But there's one thing in your life that has never changed. What is it? I need you to ask yourself this. I can't give you the answer. I really want you to ask and figure these things out for yourself. And these aren't concepts. Remember, the answer is not going to be found in a concept or an idea. It's going to be found in an awareness or an experience that you have. And that's what wisdom is. Wisdom doesn't come from the intellect. Wisdom is a recognition or an awareness of the truth. An awareness of that by direct experience of it. It doesn't depend on a belief system. It depends on, do you experience that? So in your experience of life, what is always the same? At least in your waking experience, what is always the same? What has never changed about you? And finally, when thinking occurs, am I the thinker or the listener? Am I the one thinking, or am I the one who is listening to myself think? This goes back to, am I the actor in the movie, or am I the watcher of the movie? Am I the thinker or the one who's aware of the thinker?